your towel adds like 9 inches to the frame.
I hope it's not cut off.
You take a shower.
Yeah.
You're first in a while.
Why would you say that? So unnecessarily rude. How's this?
Very few people know this about me, but I was almost a world famous Hollywood star.
Close. You were kind of close to almost being one, yeah. This is actually an amazing story. It's pretty embarrassing for Shane. It really shows his shortcomings. I'm excited about it.
Alright, so this happened in June of 2017. So a year before our vlog was even an idea.
Yeah.
And I got an email one day from a director in Hollywood. And they were putting together a cast for a feature film that they were shooting. I'm not going to say the name, but it involved disability and romance and this wild adventure. And the director told me that the main character's part, who used the wheelchair, was basically made for me.
Yeah, like written for him. They were so excited to have him play this main character that was basically him. So the director said that she had seen videos of Shane and he was perfect for this character. He didn't even need to act. It was basically just him. And she was begging him to audition for this movie.
Yeah, and like in the very first couple of emails, she was like praising my humor and my timing, and yeah. I was just like, oh, okay, like blushing every time she sent me an email. But I was not an actor. Like at that point in my life, I identified as like a writer, and really I hadn't done a lot.
You still aren't an actor.
See, it went right through my head. But I was like, thank you, this is all very nice, but I can't act, and I'm really, I appreciate it, but I don't think I can do this role. She stayed on me, and as Hannah said, it was just like, you don't even need to act, like the character is exactly like you, the way you are in real life. Please just put together a little audition tape. She sent me the script, and was like, read like 10 lines. That's all we need. It's just a formality.
So a couple of weeks went by, and Shane and I were discussing this. It was a big topic of discussion for those few weeks. But the filming was supposed to be in like September, and I was going to be in school, so Shane was like, how am I going to be living out there? Like, no one can stay with me. And they were like, maybe we can pay for a caregiver, like all of this stuff.
They were real willing to make it work. They were like,
yeah.
We need you.
Yes.
And then they like told me what the payment would be for me, and I was like, whoa,
yeah.
It was a lot of money. I was like, this is so interesting, but again, I really didn't feel like I was cut out to be an actor. Did you think that I could do it?
Yeah, I was telling you that you could do it. Because I was like, if it's a character that's so much like you,
yeah,
I'm sure you can do it. Like, you're funny.
And I'm in a wheelchair.
And you're in a wheelchair, and that's all they needed.
Funny and in a wheelchair, chat. Over the course of like 2 months, the director and I emailed back and forth, and I was so hesitant to send in an audition tape, but she really kept on me and was like, please do this. This could be your big moment. So after 2 months, I was like, okay, fine, I'll record a little audition. And one day, over FaceTime, because Hannah was in Minnesota, we filmed a little audition. And I read some lines, and you played the other character. What you just read, I was the one doing the acting.
Well, in theory that's true, but in reality, I did an amazing job.
Probably you did.
I almost got the role, I think.
So, we made this film, and I felt pretty good about it. They were so gung-ho about having me play the part. I email my audition tape. The director is ecstatic about the fact that I finally submitted it. I never heard back from her.
Did you feel good about the audition tape? Did you?
Initially, when I was doing it, I was like, okay, ready? Say the line. You just read, say something.
Hey Joe, do you want to go to the movies?
Of course I want to go to the movies. I love the movies.
That wasn't you. You were like this, of course I want to go to the movies.
But
I love the movies.
In my head though, I was like nailing these lines. I was acting. And they were like sarcastic lines that I had to read, and I was like just really pushing the sarcasm. I felt good. And they told me a million times I was perfect.
You kind of froze up though, I have to say. It was not your typical sense of humor. I don't know if we can blame the script or if it was just you're not very good at acting.
No, and so I never heard back. And I like emailed them follow up like, hey.
Did you really?
It was like a week later. I was like, hey, I said in that formality that you asked me for any updates. Never another word from the director.
I didn't like that.
I was so bad that they did not even say no thank you. So I don't think acting is in my future.
No.
The other thing is that as this was all going on, I was obviously telling everyone in my life, I'm going to be in a Hollywood movie. They want me. And I have to submit a tape, but like, they said that doesn't even matter. And then I had to go back and tell them, yeah, it didn't work out. I don't know why.
Oh.
Guess they never filmed it. I don't know if they did film it.
I don't know if they did.
Anyway, that was my saga as a almost Hollywood star. Oh well.
Oh, sad.
But now I get to do the vlog. That's kind of like Hollywood.
Yeah, it's basically our own version of Hollywood. We basically did the vlog to make Shane feel better about not being in his Hollywood movie. I told him that this is going to Hollywood. So.
Hope you're all having a great night, and we'll be back soon.
Yep.
Bye.